All right, welcome to another basics tutorial for Macnotech. So today is going to be a brief one. We're just going to cover player shops. I've kind of gone through player shops a little bit in other videos, but want to go just a little bit more in detail on this one. They're super important. You're going to spend all of your money here, and you're going to make all of your money here for the most part. There are still other ways of making money, but I would say a good 70-80% of my money comes from player shops. So, to start out, you go to the Visiphone. So if you look at this icon here with the little question mark, anytime you see that icon, that's a Visiphone. You can go here, go to Player Shop, and then it's going to ask you, if you've never used it before, it's going to ask you to give it a PIN or a password. And then anytime you log in for the first time, it's going to ask you to put that password in. And it's one of Sega's ways of making sure that nobody gets a hold of your account and then sells all your stuff. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can go back in and go to Access Player Shop. This time it does not ask me for a password. It's kind of interesting how you have to back out of the menu and then go back in, but that's just how it works. So, a couple things to note. First, we'll start with the search. So, if we do a search here, I mean, we can just do a basic search right now with nothing in any field, and it's just going to give us, hey, that's some cheap stuff. That is actually the lowest that anyone can sell anything for. 1050 Meseta, so something to be aware of. But let's say we want to get a little bit more interesting. Maybe we wanted to look for, a lot of times you might be looking for new type weapons for some of your alts, or you might be looking for units, or new type weapons for affixes. Let's just start with something basic, like a unit for armor. Okay, we can set the rarity, whatever we want it to be, maybe 9. See how that comes up. You notice right here, we've got at least 9-star rarity. If we want to say only, let's see if we get anything. We do. All right, cool. So, I mean, that's just how the rarity system works. You can just set whatever you want it to be. Do you want it to be minimum only? You can set a minimum price or a max price. You'll probably do a lot of costume searching as well. So if we just do costumes, rarity is not going to really matter on a costume. But maybe we're going to set this a little higher. Maybe we want like a little bit of a fancier, looking for 1 million at a minimum. Here we go. Now we can start looking through some costumes. Let's see what this looks like on me. If you click it once, you get to preview it. Looks terrible, but no big deal. Maybe one of these other ones looks better. Oh, that looks really bad, but I kind of want to buy it. You could spend hours doing something like this. So there are all kinds of wikis out there if you want to preview costumes and things like that, but just let you know where you can search for them. You can also buy skill rings. So I'm just going to leave the 1 million minimum just because we're going to look for a pre-grinded ring. If you don't want to go through the gathering process, you might find a ring for a reasonable price. Light armor. I don't even know what that does. Reduces the PP cost of AIS boost, but increases damage taken. But maybe you want something more useful, like the front S roll. Oops, maybe not. How about we just do roll? Front S roll. There we go. See, you have to have the L/ or left ring first. It's very picky, but you can put something in. That's not a terrible price. Every gunner should have that ring, the S-roll ring, even at level 1. Okay, so as you saw here, we can just type whatever we want into here. We could say maybe you want to have a Nox weapon for one of your alts. Do a search here. The only downside is you don't really know what kind of weapon it is unless you do something a little bit more filtered. So if we go sword and we do Nox. Now, oh, we don't have any. Oops, sorry. Here we go. Let's not do this. Let's just get rid of this because this is going to be counterproductive with the name. We're going to go set rarity. Now, the rarity of Nox weapons I know is 12. Now we're going to get Nox weapons. Okay. And I'm also getting some other 12-star swords as well, but now we know the name. Nox Cavell. And Golem Bluffs. My favorite sword. That's a joke. When you're grinding for Luminaire. We won't talk about that in this video though. So yeah, some other good things to know. If you're also searching for an item, let's go ahead and clear. Let's just back out one menu. Go back in. Let's say you're looking for specific abilities because you're going to get into affixing, or you just want like a item that has something specific. We can type something like stamina. We want health. Okay, so, you know, pretty common thing is stamina 3. Let's do a search for that. Now we're going to come up with items that have stamina 3. Then maybe we want to limit that to just units. And maybe we want a certain number of affixes on it. So a lot of times when people are doing, you know, affixing onto their units, they're going to look for a minimum number of abilities just to speed up the process so they don't have to upslot. That's a whole nother topic, but there may be reasons for doing this. So if you want to look for a specific number of abilities, we've got 6 in now for units with stamina 3. So now see here, all of these units have 6 abilities, and you can see what those are here over on the left. You know, stamina, shoot, technique, you name it. Deus factor. So yeah, just a quick intro to this. Now, there's a whole other side of the shop too. You know, you can do a shop search as well if you want to search for a player shop. I'm not going to go into that. I haven't honestly found that to be incredibly useful, but maybe others have. Searching friends shop if you want to, you know, maybe see what your friends are putting out there. Search team member shop, same idea, but manage shop. This is the section you're going to spend a lot of time in. So you can first check to see what you made money wise. Hey, I made some money. Yay. But I mean, if you look in here, I mean, this is where the money comes in. So we'll go ahead and collect the earnings. Now, if we want to put something on sale, we would just go in here and we'd say, I want to sell, you know, what do we want to sell? Do we have any units? I don't really have anything that's worth a whole lot. This is probably a bad example, but we can go view special ability prices. And look at this. So there is the reason why I do this. So you could just set a price. You know, that's one way of doing it. You could also do a search for what this item looks like and what people are selling for. But the easiest thing to do is do view special ability prices. Okay, and you can even filter it by number of special abilities. So let's just say it's already giving us an idea of what the most valuable piece of this is. That's Persona Soul. Sometimes it'll highlight more than one. A lot of times people aren't looking for more than one affix. Sometimes they are. So you oftentimes want to look for what's the most valuable affix on there. I'm just going to do Persona Soul for this. We're going to do search all units. It's not worth very much. But the reason why I want to show you this is there's a very easy way to put this on sale. If we want to undercut this person who's selling it for next to nothing, we just go, boom, something like that. Done. We've now undercut that person and placed an item out there. What else? I'm not actually going to sell that. So yeah, I mean, you can do it with just about anything. Double-edged sword. So this one, we just do view item prices, and you can see that one is actually going for a bit. It's actually a fairly solid ability. Okay, so that is a little bit about selling. If you want to take items off, you can just withdraw to storage or withdraw to inventory. So I probably have some stuff out here that's really overpriced. Yeah, actually I don't have that much out there. My stuff has been selling apparently. Nice. But if you did want to pull something out, like we could just pull this Ring of Soul out, withdraw, done. Items are withdrawn. Okay, now those are the basics. Those are the things that I think you need to know. How to buy, how to sell. The easy way to sell and be able to undercut other sellers. That's important. But how do you get to the shop? So if you don't have premium, you can't actually sell anything on the shop unless you get a shop pass. So we're going to walk through that real quick. So you may have noticed this, but if you look at the top of my screen right now, so I hit escape, you see my AC, that's ARX cash, that's from real money transactions, and then you see this fun category. Okay, so, and then star gems and Meseta. But really, fun is what we're after. So you can actually get something from a fun drawing, which you can go to from AC Scratch, or Scratch Drawings, right here. There's a section here called Fun. you can actually draw a bunch of fun tickets. We'll draw a few and maybe see if we get one. Hopefully we do. Let's see. Oh, I got a Sonic toy. That's oh, there we go. My shop 3 days. Okay, so we don't really care about anything else but the My Shop. That lets us put up items for 3 days on the shop. So this is just an example of a way that a freebie can make a ton of money, because fun isn't that hard to come by. You can get fun from, you know, let's just do search for nearby players. Let's send a good job. Watch this. Yay. Look, we got fun. How about this person? You can only do it to one person a day, but look, it's not that hard to come by. You also get it from other activities as well, but it accumulates faster than you usually spend it. And you can do this to everyone in your team. You know, so if you looked at your team, even people that are offline. Check this out. You just go offline. Here's Kez. We haven't seen Kez, our Canadian PSO buddy. Boom. Look, more fun. And because he was a friend, he got 2 more points. Nar, our offline team master, permanently offline. Not like anything happened to him. He just doesn't play PSO anymore. But yeah, just a way to make fun. So there's a lot of ways that you can accumulate fun points and get free shop passes. And then all you have to do is use the shop pass. So you'll see it here. My shop 3 days. Use. Yay! So now we go back to the player shop. We go to mana shop. We just go ahead and place an item now. Let's go ahead and sell that. We're going to do another demonstration. Let's see if we can make some money on this. Let's undercut this person by like 100,000. I think that's a good amount. All right. So we're going to go ahead and sell that. Items are put on sale. And boom, there we go. Yeah, I hope everyone found this helpful, and have a good one.